Hello there, brothers and sisters of the WoT Blitz universe. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Lowlander and you're watching WoT Blitz Addict. And hey, today we're gonna have a tiny little tier 5 light tank, British one. I was tuning with my friend Spartan with this little thingy, and I realized, hey, it's a really nice tank, which I haven't played for a little while, so I decided to make a video on it, and because I got the footage, and also gonna tell you I really enjoy it. So let's go quickly through the stats and then we can check what's going on. So as you can see, tier 5 light tank, 660 hit points using extra hit points from the equipment. Armor isn't phenomenal, but it's working. Like you can bounce shots on it, so it's really nice. 65 on front of a turret, 45 on the sides, 40 on your rear, 50 on the hull, the upper plate, 35 on the sides and rear, which isn't great value, but it's a light tank, so what do you expect? Okay, as you can see, view range is quite nice, 267.4 meter using optics. Nice camo, really nice camo. DPM is quite nice with a gun rammer, 1615. Reload time is 3.34 seconds, which is really nice. And every shot it's about 90 average, as you can see on AP, so it's really nice tank to play. Average pen 130, which is quite nice. On AP, 180 on APCR and 15 on HE, so you don't use HE on this tank unless you have to decap or something. Average damage on AP is 90, as I told you, APCR 80 and HE 100. Aiming time is 3.8 seconds, which is quite nice for a tier 5 tank. Remember, it's a tier 5 tank. Dispersion is 0.322, which is really nice. Believe me, in this tier, this gun is a laser beam. It really is. I was feeling like driving a tier 6, tier 7 tank while I was driving it, so I really had fun using it. As you can see, it has nice depression of 12 degrees, elevation is 20, top speed 42, forwards 22 reverse, which is also quite nice. Average speed is 36. Weight is 21.62 tons, so not that much, but still it's a light tank. You don't really want to engage like ram engage like frontally totally, but it's you will see in the gameplay that this tank is really capable of doing nice things in the battlefield. Turret traverse speed is really nice, 50.09 degree per second. Hot traverse speed is also nice, 52.04 degree per second, but I think I'm using the equipment for it. And now we'll just check the armor itself. I'll show you it in Armor Inspector and then we go straight to the gameplay. But before we proceed to Armor Inspector, I forgot to mention the consumables, so quick look, multi-purpose restoration pack, as usual, repair kit, and adrenaline. For consumables, for provisions, I'm using standard fuel and black tea. For ammunition, it's mainly AP, 53 rounds of AP, 10 rounds of APCR just in case, and 2 of HE just to decap if it's needed. As I didn't mention it for a long time, so if you're watching this video for the first time and you don't know it, you can always reach from gold to silver when using your Primo, which is really nice, and always remember to switch to silver. Okay, let's go for the equipment. So I'm using a gun rammer to get the best DPM I can. I'm using a chance gun laying drive and a vertical stabilizer to get this aiming time lower. I'm using improved modules. It's a it's a light tank, but sometimes in some cases you can COD with it, so it's really nice to have this extra minus 20% of damage from ramming, so like less damage from ramming, so it will give you an extra protection during close combat and brawling. Also, I'm using improved assembly in this case. You can use the enhanced armor. It's the armor is quite nice for a light tank. I personally got bounces from AC100Y, so it can bounce from time to time. It can bounce. It really depends if you prefer a bit more armor and but or a bit more hit points, like 60 more. So it's your choice. I'm using toolbox because I'm using it always, especially in light tanks, because when you got tracked in the open, you're probably gonna evaporate in like 2 seconds. So it's always nice to have extra speed to repair your tracks and modules. Okay, as for specialization, I'm using improved optics, I'm using improved control to get my hull traverse speed a bit faster, and I'm using high-end consumables. If you're not using adrenaline and if you're not using a speed booster, engine booster, you can use a consumable delivery system to make all the consumables faster, just cool down faster. And now let's go for the armor inspector and the gameplay. Okay, so here we are in the armor inspector. As you can see, the turret sides are quite tricky, so they can bounce from time to time. And side armor is also quite nice, so if you really have to, you can try to side scrape a bit. We're looking from the perspective of T-34, the Russian medium tank, which has quite nice guns. So yeah, the penetration sucks, but like typical Russian gun. But you can side scrape a bit. It's not really worth it, but if you have to, you can do it. And I forgot to mention that you have 7 degree only on the front of the tank, but if you just set your shots on your sides like this, you will get extra gun depression. Just let me get it. Oh yeah, like 12 degrees from here, which is really great. But it's from the side only. So remember that you have only 12 degree the gun depression, but only on your side, and 7 degree on your front. So that's about it. As it comes for armor, as you can see, it's a bit trollish. The turret is a bit trollish, so it can bounce if you move constantly from forwards and backwards and from side to side. Your turret can bounce some shots really nicely. And now let's go for the gameplay. Okay, so we playing the first one on the Copperfield. This game won't be like a lot of damage game or like mastery game, but I want to show you we did a bit of a leverage here on the end of the battle to get the win. So that's one thing I want to show you how to use it successfully. And the other thing is to how to handle your camo while driving a light tank. In this game, it can really show you this stuff. So as you can see, we spotted already E5 T-34. By the way, it wasn't really great job on his side getting there. Okay, it's a nice spotter place, but um, it depends. Really depends how you really want to play it. So now, as you can see, we can unfortunately we bound the Chinu, but we still like trying to sit here and hold this side. Chinu went down, so all well and good. And now we're just trying to clear this flank. This T, I haven't noticed this T-34 for earlier, so that's what I lost like half of my hit points. And we are losing like 2 tanks. But now we decided to push on this E5 T-34. My friend Spartan will clear him, and now we're fighting against the T-34 here. I'm trying to use my gun depression to leverage the damage, but he managed to get me. Now it's getting kind of sticky. I don't really want to engage him. My friend in the Stuk went there and we're trying to get the confidential in here just to get some damage, clear the target, and we're on 5 hit points right now. It was really lucky. We managed to set him on fire and clear him. Our friends managed to clear the other tank, and now it's 3 on 2, so all is looks quite good. And now we are one shot to like everyone. They can ram us easily, so now we're gonna use our camo as a light tank. So easy. We're just spotting for our tank destroyer and not trying to hide ourselves, not to get the damage. We know where the both heavies are, but still they are heavy tanks and they have some hit points left. So it's still not that easy win, as you can say. Okay, so our friend, my amigo, hit the KV1, but unfortunately he died, but he put him down to slightly over 200 hit points. And my teammate managed to take one shot into him by just using camo. As you can see, there's a bush in front of me, so we can spot and not get spotted. And remember that every 10 seconds, after you get spotted, every 10 seconds your camo will reset. And it will stay active, like reset it, no matter if you're staying or moving. So now we spot it, we have to just take 10 seconds before we can be like out of here. Because now BDR knows where we are and he will be just trying to face us, as you can see. He knows we're here. But now we already resetted our camo and we are able to put one shot, and before he just turns his turret we were able to clear him. But now we spotted again, we're resetting camo, and our amigo from our team is on the other side, so it's all good. If he doesn't manage to kill him, I will, but he clears him and we win the game with 5 HP left. So it was quite nice. Third class, nothing much, 2 kills, 712 damage. Nothing really spectacular here. We can just look at the credits. As you can see, without the premium account we will still make like over 4k credits, and with a premium we did almost 9.5k. Now these battles on Faust they are all encounter battles because we are playing tier 5. As you can see, we are bottom tier here. We're fighting against 3 tier 6 tanks, and there's KV2, which is really a threat to us. There's a Type 64, and there's an M6, so we need to be cautious. We're pushing this side. I'm mainly pushing this side when there are many mats in the enemy team. There's only one heavy spotted, which is the KV2. But we're not rushing, not yellowing, just steady watching what's gonna happen. We found there's no one here, so we can just push a bit on this side to flank if needed. As you can see, we only have spotted 2 enemies by now, the Type 64 and the KV2. No shots available, and look that I'm still using bushes for as long as I can. So now we have a Stuk here. I decided to flank him because our teammate goes from another side. And we're getting a nice shot in the back of a Stuk. One more, and KV1 finishes him off, which is really nice. And there's another E5 T34. One of our teammates is approaching from the other one side. We are approaching from the other side. So we're clearing another gun. We're able to do it, so all well and good. Now it's 7 against 4. We have shot on M6, unfortunately. We missed it, not fully aimed. It was more of a snapshot. One more, this time went in. As you can see, the aiming time is really nice on this gun. It's aiming really fastly and dispersion is really nice. As you can see, we're shooting at 300 range of 300 meters and still we have nice little radical one shot in the side of the KV-1. Unfortunately, we haven't no chance to shoot back, but we're staying in the back. We're a light tank. There are 3 heavies, which one of them is KV-2. I don't really want to get under KV-2's fire because he can easily one-shot me with HE shell, but also with the AP shell. So we have one nice shot on Type 64. So we're bleeding them just bit by bit, because every time we hit them, they lose like 90 damage, 90 HP. Not much, but still, it's just bit by bit. No shots available, still staying at the back, preserving our hit points. There's 3 heavies, you know, like there's no sense of rushing in and just losing hit points for no reason. You know, it's 4-on-3 right now. As you can see, it's not that that we're gonna win easily. We're going up for that KV-1. Good for us, our teammates managed to deal with them, but now it's 3-on-2. There's M6 and KV-2 left, and the KV-2 is very healthy, which is quite bothering me. And now we're trying to get the shots on KV-2. Unfortunately, we couldn't. But now KV-1 is trying to face the KV-2. So we're gonna go and help him. And now we're gonna try to COD KV-2. Still on 1. Pushing in, running from the barrel, trying not to get hit. And we managed to clear him. 1000 damage dealt. Nice win. As you can see, 2nd class, Confederate medal, because we hit multiple enemies. We're just gonna 661 XP, so this tank is not really hard to master. As you can see, shots fired 18, only 13 went in. But let's go look at the efficiency. Like we hit like 6 out of 7. So that's what we get for Confederate medal for. So okay, 10k, almost 11k will be earned without a premium. With a premium, we earned over 17k. So it's really nice. And now let's proceed to another battle. This battle is on Mirage. MX tells us not to cross the tracks, so it's all okay. But we know they're all mediums, 2 lights and 2 TDs, so they will probably push on this side. That's where we're going, on this hill to spot. By the way, it's a nice spot to spot enemy tanks. It's near the cap circle, as you can see, and we already have M4 spotted. Missed him, unfortunately. We spotted Leopard, which spotted us, so we just sitting back for a bit, just resetting our camo, trying not to get hit. M4 is looking at us, so... And suddenly I realized that all our team is on the other side. That's why I decided to just back up, just do full bit more spotting. As you can see, we spotted already like 6 targets, and they are on the med side as I expected. So now it's gonna take us a bit of time to reset camo, try to flank. There's no worries now. Our team is not bleeding out. Now we're pushing a bit forward just to flank them and get some shots. And we got spotted. And there's an Electro, as you can see. It's a tier 4 TD. It can sting a bit still, so we can just don't just roll around. As you can see, he went down, so he's not spotted, we're not spotted, and we're trying to flank him. So never go directly. If you're on the light tank, go around. You have time, like we still have 5 minutes left, and we have nice clear side shot on the Electro before he realizes we're hitting track to hold him in place. Nice ram, nice shot, and one first kill for us. Now we have nice side shots on the enemies. Unfortunately, we bounced one. I think this one went in, but I can't be sure because he vanished already. We're gonna see in the end of the game if that went in. I think it went. And now we're just flanking, trying to spot for our team, because if they have spots they can shoot enemy, so everything's okay. We spotted 3, my friend got 1. I'm putting some shots into Leopard. We're getting spotted, but no worries. One more and we cleared Leopard, and now it's only T-34 left. One more shot, full roll, nice, and we finished the E5 T-34. So 3 kills for us, 901 damage. And let's just check, 984. So yeah, that one shell went into M4. As you can see, we have Scout Medal, we have 3rd class, we have spotted at least 6. We actually spotted all 7 tanks. As you can see, 3 kills, over 70,000 credit, 594 XP, assistant damage, and for efficiency we spotted, as you can see, we spotted them all. So it's all good. As for credits, we earned almost 18,000, but even without a premium you will still get over 11,000, which is quite nice for a tier 5 tank. Okay, this one is on Mayan Ruins. We're pushing on the metro, the med side. As you can see, we have 2 heavies, enemies have 2 heavies, so mostly they have mediums, TDs and lights. So I'm suspecting them to come on this side. And here is gonna be another one nice spotting place for you if you want to spot the enemies in the light tank. If there's no one here, and if you have no tanks available here, we can push a bit forward to get a nice view, and you will spot on the other side at the same time. As you can see, we spotted already the KV-1, trying to get some shots. Went in. We also spotted a Leopard on the other side, so there's 2 tanks. We have 3 tanks spotted already, so there's 4 more to go. We're having side shots on 88, which is great. We're gonna use it because this tank is really hard to pen frontally, so we'll just helping our team to clear him from the side. As you can see easily. I know there's KV-1 somewhere here. There's a Leo here, one shot into Leo. Unfortunately we missed, but here's another one, and we got side shot from the KV-1 that we lost the track of for a second. And now we have to decide which one is the worst for us. Leo is not of an issue as we are light tank, but the KV-1 is an issue, so we're just hiding from the KV-1 using high ground in front of us, going all the way around. He's slow, he can't just deal with us that easily. So again, getting under his gun, he can't shoot us, setting shots in the back, shooting him, backing up, and still we just Gonna try to COD him. He has slow turret traverse as a typical heavy tank. We managed to get this shot off. And one more to finish him. Will he hit us? No. We reload faster. And he's cleared. And now only one light tank left. Last time we see this Leopard was on that side, that's why we're going there, but suddenly we realize he's on the other side by now, so there's time to push. And we're having nice shots. He went 2 hours backwards, and our friend finishes him off. 1310 damage. Nice damage for a tank which has 90 alpha strike, 3rd class, 1 kill, 603 XP. We did some nice damage here. We spotted some enemies, and as you can see, we earned over 18,000 credits, and you will earn almost 11 without the premium. And now let's go for the last battle of this episode. Okay, here's the last battle. It's on dead rail. We're pushing the medium flank. They have 2 lights and a medium. We have more tanks on this side, unfortunately. Not everyone is joining us. So we're pushing on this side, but quite cautious. Not YOLO. Try to be patient more. Patience is your shield, as you can say. So be patient, don't lose health without a reason. Oh, he got a full roll on us, so we're backing up a bit, not to get hit. We're spotting enemies. As you can see, there's KV. We spotted him. I don't know how that went in, but it fortunately went in, so it's all good. KV doesn't have a shot on us. He tried, but he missed. We have nice frontal shots right now. As you can see, the penetration is really nice. He got us once, and now he angled, so no chance to penetrate. Watching what's going on the map, only 2 targets spotted, now it's 3, another Crusader is here. We're trying to back up a bit, hide ourselves, but unfortunately we went a bit too early, so we hit the rock. And now we're just resetting our camo. As I told you, it's always nice to reset your camo, 10 seconds to reset it. Now he doesn't know where we are, and we were spotted. It's interesting thing that Churchill did here. I don't know what he was doing, but it was quite fun just to see it. By now, we're losing. No, we're winning on 1 tank, and we can finally push on this Crusader because he's gonna be a problem as long as he's here. It's a nice tank. So yeah, it's nice to clear him before we proceed. And now we clear the flank, so now we can just push a bit further and spot for our team. One nice side shot on the KV-1. It's all good. My friend told me that he got shotted from the bush on the red spawn, so we know there's a tank destroyer there. Look at the aiming. We're shooting at 252 meters, and we're still able to hit the hatch of the 82, which is really, really nice. For a tier 5 tank, I was really surprised with the dispersion. We cleared him. Unfortunately, our friend is also cleared. We're not spotted, so we can shoot. I don't know where that team went. Really don't know. But we hit him once. Blind shot. Probably bounced the scavenger this time. But still, we're not spotted. We can sit here and deal damage. We don't have a lot of hit points because Scavenger with a derpy gun can hit us once and almost clear us, but our team managed to clear him. So we're just dealing some more damage. I don't know how that bounced, really don't know. And we clear. And that's all for this episode. So if you like my videos, please subscribe. Uh, Please give me your comments, what you want to see next, which review of which tank. I'll try to give you all the reviews of all Tech 3 tanks and maximum of premium tanks which I have. But still, it's a long way in front of me, so if you want to, some tank you want to really struggling and want me to review, please give me info so I can do a review on it, especially for you, but not only for you, because many people struggle with the same tanks, so it would also get some nice hand for other people. Uh, let's just quickly look at the second class mastery, Confederate medal again, and some nice damage. 1224 damage, 17,000 credits earned, 1 kill, top damage, 620 XP. And that's all for today. So once again, bye bye, subscribe, and see you all on the battlefield.